Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to be checking out the awakening for the INT support type Vegeta from the INT type banner. I wouldn't recommend going in on the banner, but I had actually pulled one copy of him and the Gohan way back when the banners were more common. Wow, this is a pretty good start, isn't it? So these units are both nukers now, so as well as giving int types 3 key and then extreme int types attack and defense 50%, this Vegeta also randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to int and then gets 20% per orb. I mean 6, 7, 8, 9, so we're getting 180% attack and defense from this set of orbs. Plus we have Bulla on the rotation, so yeah, his defense is 100 and that's just ridiculous. So let's see what he can do here. Obviously I've brought him on the Vegeta family team. His leader skill now is extreme int types 4 key, HP attack and defense 120%, so he'll be really useful for Battlefield as a sub leader. And then with his super attack, he infinitely stacks attack, so we're at 1.5 to start. Okay, I do like that super attack animation, that's pretty cool. And yeah, infinitely stacks attack, supreme damage, and has a medium chance to stun. And then yeah, with all that defense, he's just taking no damage whatsoever from those normal attacks. So his links, I think, are where he kind of gets let down a little bit. He has Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, which is fairly common on any sort of Saiyan teams. But then, because he is an extreme int, he is Vegeta from the early Namek saga. So he has Big Bad Bosses, Nightmare, and Brutal Beatdown, which are not links that are super common on the Vegeta family team, or even many Saiyan teams. There are a few of the extreme Saiyan units that do have it, but they're not the most common links. Prodigies he is going to share on this team. I'm going to link him up with the INT LR Prime Battle Vegeta, just because why not link him up with an extreme int unit, since he is that 50% support unit. See what kind of bonus he can give to him. Plus of course his orb changing, we could choose to give those orbs to the LR, thus making it much easier for him to get his 18 key super. So these units, when you like read on paper what they do, they obviously seem very, very good. It's just very odd to me. They feel like they have no real place. So let's see how good he is going to do here with no links active. Because obviously no one runs mono teams anymore. So back in the day, like this guy, even before his awakening, would be a really good unit to bring on mono extreme int. Okay, still 85k from a super. But yeah, now, like with category teams kind of being the main thing, I feel like Battlefield is one of the only places you're probably going to use him. Because like he's on the Namek Saga, Pure Saiyans, Dragon Ball Seekers, and Vegeta's family. But none of those teams really you're going to be running a ton of extreme int units, because obviously he's only giving that attack and defense 50%, which is like one of the main reasons you'd want to include him on your team, I imagine. To extreme int types, which is obviously very limited. So yeah, it's kind of strange because he is very, very good, but it's just very limited to where you're going to use him. So I think if you haven't done the OG stages yet, he is going to be incredible for the Extreme Int Super Battle Road, the versus Super Tech stage. I might have to do a video doing that. I think him on rotation with the free-to-play Raditz could be really good, because obviously that 50% buff to Raditz, who is an AoE unit, I think that could actually be very good. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do that as a video. I think that could work quite nicely. But yeah, let's do this then and finish off Krillin with a massive attack from the LR. What kind of attack stat are we going to get here thanks to this support Vegeta? Wow, 2.2 million. That's actually very good for the Prime Battle Vegeta. So we take that. 1.5. Not bad, not bad. I love the animation for the LR Prime Battle Vegeta. It's a shame he's not that great. But unfortunately, being named Super Saiyan Vegeta, he came out on Global at the same time that the physical Super Saiyan Vegeta came out for Saiyan Day, the transforming one, and so he's kind of he was like immediately eclipsed by a newer and better unit. But he's a fun unit. Maybe I'll theme that. Try and get as many of the extreme like INT Saiyans as I can, because there's a Turles, we got the Brody from the story event, Brody and Paragus. Could probably make a pretty much all Saiyans extreme INT team for that Super Battle Road run, so that could be quite interesting. And of course, you know I had to bring Rage Vegeta. He's such a great unit. He just got very stitched up by the categories that they put him on. Like by having Bulma in his name on the card, obviously that means he's in Joined Forces. I really wish they hadn't done that, and then he would be in like Pure Saiyans. And obviously he's based on the actual episode of Dragon Ball Super version, not the movie, so he's not in Movie Heroes, which is kind of disappointing. So let's grab all of these with the actual Vegeta, and then grab all of these as well. So what are we up to here? We got Bulla for support again. Yeah, 1.6. Slowly going to creep up, because obviously he infinitely stacks. It is a 30% raise each time. So obviously in longer events he's going to be able to stack up very high. He doesn't infinitely stack his defense though, unfortunately. So one other downside to these kind of units, nuking units always get let down a little bit if you end up with a rotation where you just can't pick up a lot of orbs for them. Because then obviously that massively impacts the amount of attack and defense they're actually able to get. So in harder events, like something like the Legendary Goku event, for example, if you got onto the later stages and then you're faced with a situation where you can only pick up 1 or 2 orbs, even if it's enough to get him a super attack, as a nuking unit that relies on those orbs for his defense, he's not going to be able to take hits very well whatsoever. So nice additional super. This guy would be a great candidate for an EZA. I mean, I know that wouldn't fix like the categories issue, which I think is one of the main problems. Like this, the Vegeta family team is basically one of the only teams you can really run him on. Yeah, an EZA would make him incredible. So right, we got type advantage. You know what? Let's do this. So I brought these. We can do this twice. So let's go ahead and do this. I'll do it with the support unit on rotation the next time as well. So this should change the blues now, right? I think it could RNG the rainbows, but yeah, it did. But yeah, that's a lot of orbs. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So yeah, 184,000 defense. We'll grab those for you. And then, oh, it's going to be a Dokkan attack as well. Okay. Well, this is going to be a big one. This should not do a lot of damage. Yep, 9 damage. Okay. Let's try and get all of these. Hopefully the emulator's not going to go too crazy. Not too crazy. Is that 1.65? No, that's 4.78 million. So obviously I forget, of course, Tech Vegeta Blue on the end is a support unit as well. Yeah, that's it's quite good. Almost 5 million attack stat. I mean, obviously that is nuking with the entire field of orbs, but 9 million damage. Good. So yeah, that was quite a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and put you there, I guess, so that you can at least get these rainbows, and then give you that. We'll do it one more time on the next turn. I think we actually won't have a support unit, will we? But why not? Of course, I knew he was going to super attack there. 180,000. Oof. Well, we'll get to see. I would imagine, especially if we employ the nuking items strategy again, that Vegeta's basically going to give us a full heal. So we don't really need to worry about that too much. Not many crits though from the Rage Vegeta. A little bit disappointing. Counter units is all about them crits. Speaking of which, obviously at the time of recording, we still don't know the details for the physical Vegeta Blue EZA. Still very much waiting with bated breath to see whether that is actually going to be good, which of course we are all very much hoping that it is. So okay, so let's do this one last time. So change all the oranges to purple, and then what have we got here? Ideally we want the reds to change, so okay. Almost clicked on that red one, that would have been bad. It's not really that much different either way, so let's grab those. Not the best heal, but we'll take that. And then we'll give you those and you all of those. So we probably won't finish him off this turn, but it's a pretty decent amount of healing. Still taking double digits despite the no type advantage. And then, yeah, over 3.1 mil. So obviously didn't get as many orbs, and we didn't have a support unit on the rotation. But pretty good. So overall, like I say, the unit is very good. He's just unfortunately in that kind of position where I don't feel like he's that useful in a lot of spots. So very interesting. I think out of all of the supports, like the Tech TN is obviously going to be good because everyone loves to use him for the Goku and Frieza. But like other than that, unfortunately, even though these units awaken into being like very good units, you're just not really going to use them that much, I don't think. So, but I might be wrong. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. But that was the INT Scout of Vegeta, the INT support at 55%. Definitely not bad. I mean, obviously that output, as we saw, was with no dupes. So if you actually had gone in on those banners back in the day and had those units rainbow, they could be incredibly powerful at this point. So, but there you go. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Let me know what you think of him down below, and the Gohan. I'm going to put out a video on the Gohan as well, but let me know what you think of their awakenings. If you're on JP, let me know what you think of the other ones as well. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.